You ever notice how the same people who benefited from public assistance are the same ones who act like welfare is some sort of moral failure? Yeah, let's talk about the presidents who cashed in and then closed the door behind them. Ronald Reagan, he literally made a boogeyman out of the welfare queen. And we all know who that caricature was supposed to represent: Black single mothers. But did you know that Reagan's own family benefited from the New Deal food relief programs? The ones that they had during the Great Depression. Yep, government food aid kept them afloat. But when he got into power, he slashed food stamps, gutted social programs, and pushed the racist myth that Black people were the ones that were freeloading rich. Bill Clinton. Clinton's family struggled. His stepfather was his household was unstable. They relied on federal loans and local support to get by. And once Bill made it into office, he signed the 1996 Welfare Reform Bill. You know the one that decimated the support for millions of families, mostly Black and brown, of course. We're the target. We're always the target. He claimed that it would end dependency. All it really did was make survival harder for working class women and children. Dwight Eisenhower, he grew up poor. His family lived on land grants and public resources. His schooling, his military career, even the GI Bill helped him rise. But in office, he warned against expanding social programs. He often stalled on civil rights protections that would have granted Black veterans the same rights to the GI Bill that he had access to. Donald Trump. Let's be real, Trump was propped up by taxpayer money in more ways than one. His family's fortune, inflated by government housing contracts and FHA subsidies that his father exploited. And now, he's been anti-welfare, anti-SNAP, anti-anything that supports the poor, while racking up millions in government payouts for his businesses. Even George W. Bush. The Bush family empire was built off of oil subsidies, tax loopholes, and government connections. But his administration pushed work requirements for welfare recipients and reduced access to housing assistance, all while his cronies cashed checks off of FEMA contracts and post-war reconstruction scams. So the real welfare kings, they wear suits, they pass budgets, they sign bills. And when it's their families, their farms, their companies, it's called a subsidy. But when it's your grandmother trying to get groceries, all of a sudden it's a national crisis. Welfare isn't the problem, the double standard is. And the Oval Office, it's had a front row seat to the hypocrisy for generations.